Hi everybody, it's Pam. Happy New Year. I just wanted to jump on and do a quick vlog, my first one for 2017. My theme this year is starting to step into the light. So I wanted to really kick it off right, I guess, and do a video for my first blog post of 2017. I hope all of you had a wonderful holiday with your friends and your family and everyone's feeling relaxed. I have been so relaxed these past couple of weeks. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm definitely trying to keep it going, but I wanted to kind of start off on the right foot and talk about, like I said, stepping into the light. Stepping into the light is something that's really hard for me. I love to be behind the scenes a lot of times. So for me to step out and get in front of people and talk to you guys directly, it's really kind of stressful, but I'm really excited about it. It definitely is a new journey for me. Last year, I started my journey by picking up the book The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. If you haven't read it, I definitely recommend it. It is an awesome read, and actually it helped propel me last year to do some amazing things. I did everything that scared me, and that really led me to writing for Huffington Post, pitching and going on vacations and working blogging conferences and connecting with a lot of different amazing people. So I'm trying to keep that trajectory going into 2017, but I want other people to come along the journey with me, because I think it's not just about being a caregiver and sharing your life with your family, but I also think it's about the fact that all of us, whether we're caregivers or we have families or are trying to figure out who we are in this world, a lot of us hide. A lot of us are behind the scenes, always trying to do everything that we can to make everything work. But we forget about what drives us. We forget about the things that motivate us to be our best selves. So that's where the year of light comes in. It's time to step into the forefront. And in order to step into the forefront, I think there's 5 things that you really have to do. So that's kind of like why I wanted to kick it off this year with a vlog, because I wanted to share the things that have helped me feel more comfortable stepping into the light. My first one, like I said, is I read last year The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes. I would strongly recommend you taking the time to invest in yourself, either by reading, by listening to podcasts. That's actually how I spend a lot of my mornings. When I get dressed in the morning, when I'm on my way to work, those are the things that I really enjoy doing. It really helps me center myself and kind of get the creative juices really flowing. And also, it is one of the few times in the day where it's my time. It's time uninterrupted. And I cannot tell you how much I treasure starting my moments off like that, because it really helps set the tone. And I've had the opportunity to really listen to some amazing books in 2016. And there's just like a list of other ones that I definitely want to take forward into 2017. The Year of Yes, like I said, was really powerful for me, but also The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Janelle Adams introduced me actually to The Secret in 2015, and my sister has already read it several times. And when I listened to that book, it really helped me understand the power of intentional living. And I would strongly recommend anyone read that or listen to it, because I think everyone needs to get a little bit more intentional about the things that you want to attract in your life. If you want the power to have more money, if you want the power to have love, to have relationships with people, to be able to advance in your life, you have to be really intentional. I mean, you have to ask, and you have to have faith, and you have to move forward in the universe understanding that it'll be done because you want it to be that way. And it really also helped me kind of change my perspective in regards to how I deal with people, especially my mom. Last year, that really showed me the power of leading with love, that if I wanted to have love in my family and peace in my house, I had to be that peace. And if I'm happy, they're going to be happy because of that. So it really helps set a nice pace. And I strongly would recommend those 2 for you. But regardless, ask people, have that conversation. Take that opportunity to invest in you, because you're worth it. And then that really ties into my second one. You have to understand that you are the happiness that you seek. That if you want happiness in your life, that if you want to be in the light, you have to love who you are. And you have to understand it's okay. No one's perfect. My life is far from perfect. I've had many challenges, but I refuse to allow the challenges to define me any longer. And I'm taking control over it day by day. And I do that through prayer. Like I said, I also do invest that time in myself by reading and listening to podcasts and books. Anything that's going to help me be better, I'm open to it. And you have to be open, because when you're happy, everyone around you is going to be happy, and you are worth taking that time, making that investment in yourself to be happy emotionally. And then it will translate into something physical, because that's also the third part of it. You have to do things for yourself that are going to make you feel comfortable about stepping out. If you're unhappy about your weight, then do something about it. You know, I am not always the most fitness minded person. I've done a lot of races and I've done a lot of crazy things, but I get lazy and I get overwhelmed because there's so many different things going on during the course of the day between work and family that you just kind of put yourself on the back burner. And this year, I'm not doing that, because if I'm going to step into the light, if I'm going to live my best self, that means I have to treat my body as a temple. So that's why I started taking acupuncture, because I was uncomfortable in how I was feeling. And I needed to have the acupuncture help get my body back in line and take a more proactive approach to my health. Do those things, invest in you, get those doctor's appointments done, make sure that you're physically fit, because when you're feeling good from the inside, then the outside starts to feel good. And you're setting the intention that you're going to have everything that you want in your life, that you want to live into the light, and you're reading books and listening to things to help you be your best person. All of that is going to make you want to do the next step, which is take the time to meet people and connect with people who will help pull you into the light. Because it's easy to, like I said, stay in the background. And it's easy to associate with people who are comfortable letting you stay in the background. But that's not necessarily where you're going to be all the time, or where you should be. You have to invest in having relationships with people who will pull you out. Some of the best advice that I got from some people this year was that I shouldn't be afraid to step out, that I should show people more of who I am, because they want to get to know me. They find me interesting, but they can tell that I'm kind of hiding behind certain things. Like some people will say, oh, you're just so active on Instagram versus Facebook, or you're so this, because I feel more comfortable in certain places. That's just a pull that needs to be done. Don't be afraid of connecting. Don't be afraid of taking that step and introducing yourself to someone, and being open and being able to share compliments and connect with people who might be doing things that you want to do, but you're afraid to do, no matter what type of obligations you have in your life. I mean, I'm not going to pretend. I really do sometimes want to go out more and do different things, but I try to balance it because I have my mom and my sister. But I make an effort to still try to get out there and still connect with different people, because I need to expand my circle so that I can broaden myself to live my best life, to live in the light. I can't do it alone, so I know that I need to be pulled. Don't be afraid to be pulled. The pull is okay. What's going to happen if you go out and you meet somebody new? You're not going to fail. And if the relationship doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least you tried. At least you made an effort. And then the next effort will be better. And then the next effort after that will be easier. It's a cycle. All of these things are what's going to help you be able to get to the path that you need to live in the light and to live your best life, because there is purpose behind everything that you do. So you need to live in your purpose. And if you don't do those things, then where are you going to be at the end of 2017? The end of 2017 shouldn't look like the end of 2016, and it shouldn't look like the end of 2015 either. It's time for you to feel confident, no matter what you have going on in your life, that you can take the initiative and step into the light. So that's what my year is going to look like. It's going to be me doing things that scare me to death and hopefully pulling you along with me. So you are going to, just to kind of recap, going to invest in yourself. You're going to read books. You're gonna listen to podcasts. I'm gonna share some of my favorites with you. And then 2, you're gonna understand that it's okay to invest in you, to understand that your happiness is paramount to your family's happiness. If your happiness is important to everybody, because if you're not happy, nobody else is gonna be happy. Number 3, you're gonna invest in yourself physically. You're gonna do the things that are gonna help make sure that you're healthy and happy. And then 4, you're not gonna be afraid to connect with people that you don't know. You're going to be out there and open, trying to meet different people and explore who you are and what you want to be and make connections. And then 5, you're just going to step out. You're going to take that chance and step into the light, because if we step into the light together, we're going to do some great things. So I know that this was a lot of information, but I wanted to make sure that I came to you and talked to you about what's on my heart this year and want you to connect with me. So definitely drop any feedback in the comments. I'm gonna share on the blog. You'll see some of these 5 recapped out, as well as some links to some of the books and podcasts that I love, and also some suggestions. And just if there's things that you want to have questions about, that you want to talk about, let's talk to them. I'm more than happy to share anything. This is not a perfect journey. This is just a journey. And I'm so glad that we're going to take this journey together. 2017 is going to be whatever we make it. 2016 was what it was. But it's a new year, same God, and there is still the same purpose on your life. It's just a matter of now it's time to step into it, tap into it, and live in the sun, because it feels so good to have the light shining on your face, and then to be out and to be who you are and love yourself completely. So let's love ourselves completely. I will definitely be sharing more videos, and definitely check out what's going on and keep in touch so we can connect. And until we meet again, mwah.